A recent study suggests that living near green areas may help slow down the ageing process by up to 2 years. Between 8,000 and 6,000 years ago, nearly all of Ireland looked like this, covered in a diverse, lush mixture of native ancient woodland.
Native woodlands provide multiple benefits, supporting biodiversity, improving air quality, reducing noise pollution and sequestering carbon. They're also beneficial for our mental health.
Ireland has one of the lowest levels of forest cover in the EU at just over 11%, with only 2% being native species. Now, more than ever, we need the benefits that trees can bring.
But we can't get these benefits in the city, or can we?
In the heart of Dublin City, an organisation called Pocket Forests creates small oases of native trees in schools, roof gardens, even skips. Dreamed up by Catherine Cleary, the enterprise is financed by social and government funds. Catherine has her own forest in her suburban garden.
Pocket Forest was set up in 2020 during lockdown, and we've planted 108 forests all over Ireland.
108?
As small as this, which is our 6 square metre forest, and the largest is 100 square metres. We work with all kinds of people, schools, businesses, communities, and we do that by matching communities with funding to bring forests like these into their lives. It's brilliant in schools because kids get to use them as outdoor classrooms then.
These dense mini forests now exist in more than 100 locations, ranging in size from a ping pong table to half a tennis court. Once established, they grow incredibly quickly.
This pocket forest that we have behind us, when did you grow it?
This was planted in February 2021.
That's incredible. So this is just like, what, 3.5 years, is it?
Yes.
Or,
yeah. That's the kind of growth you get.
And it's a Miyawaki forest, right?
Right.
What is that?
The Miyawaki method is named after a Japanese botanist, Akira Miyawaki. He began in the 1970s looking at the ancient forests in Japan. And then he decided he could, as a botanist, come up with an idea of how to recreate that in urban areas by tightly planting the trees and shrubs at a very young stage. All of them native, all of them plants that would be there if humans weren't there. It's really just a nature-based idea to grow these forests quickly and to create that kind of hotspot of biodiversity and beauty as well. So we have the crabapple here. We have the cherry, the largest one behind her there. I had 3 baby wrens fledging in the garden this summer, and it was just such a thrill. We never had small birds in the garden when we had lawn.
And how long did it take you to do this?
To prepare the area was a few hours. Planting was very quick. There's probably maybe a couple of hours of pruning in a season. It's a fraction of the maintenance of a lawn. There's a really strong body of evidence now about the well-being benefits of spending time in nature. These can cool cities. They can absorb downpours and then release the water back to the plants in times of drought. So all of those climate extremes that we're beginning to see can be just balanced a little bit by having more natural nature-based systems in urban areas, and they are the cheapest form of infrastructure you'll find.
DCC is a Dublin-based company that invests in renewable energy and has its own pocket forest project. Catherine is on hand to share her knowledge, experience and huge enthusiasm.
I always get a thrill when I come back to somewhere that we've planted and see that the trees have all leafed up.
We wanted to create a space for employees to come out and to really enjoy nature, and it's something that our staff here in DC House can help to maintain, can watch grow.
Have a rummage and a look. You can hear the laughing behind me. In that kind of a setting where nature is thriving, I think is where people are thriving as well. And we've kind of written it out of our lives in urban areas, thinking that we didn't need it. So this is a really great way to get it back.
It's not just pocket forests who seized upon the benefits of the Miyawaki method of rapidly growing trees. In Galway, the Kinvara Ballindeering Tree Gang came together to establish their own forest using the Miyawaki method.
If we all line up here and work that way, the only thing we'll be doing is taking out the brambles. Everything else we will be trampling. The reason we started planting trees was because of that sense of emergency and urgency about needing to plant more trees, both for the climate and for nature. The charity Trees on the Land have been a fantastic sponsor for us, and they just gave us all of the trees They're not only native, but they're of native seed, which is very important. The Miyawaki method claims to grow self-sustaining forests 10 times faster than by natural succession. And it claims to capture 30% more carbon than, let's say, a monoculture plantation, and also supports between 20 and 100% more biodiversity. So it answers so many of the needs of both of the crises we have at the moment. To be able to come out here with other people who are also trying to do something, saying, look, we can get together, we can do something about this. It's so uplifting and so sustaining. It's a lovely way of actually building community as well.
Do something for our biodiversity, for ecology. It's very friendly community. For us, it's happiness.
This innovative group has also developed its own adaptation of the Miyawaki method.
What Miyawaki recommends is that you dig out your metre depth of soil and you mix all these nutrients in. Of course, we know in recent times that's breaking up the mycorrhizomes and it's destroying the soil ecology. As well as that, anytime you dig, you release carbon. With this one, we didn't do that digging at all. We came in earlier, and between a year and 6 months, we laid on top of the soil the nutrients that we were adding.
See, 9. Yeah.
Let's give it 9.
9 7, 2.5 years.
I know, it's astonishing. So that's, I suppose, what we'd love other people who are interested in Miyawaki to know. At least from our experience, you do not need to dig or plough or disturb the soil in any way. In fact, it could be quite easy for groups to replicate this, And even if you have a very small plot of land, you could make such a huge difference, both for nature and for the climate.
I think it's a really exciting coming together of people and plants. And if we can think about nature in cities as being restorative of us as well as the wildlife, then, it's a win-win for everybody.